Today, I will show you an exercise to help you improve your balance, mobility, and strength. And this particular exercise is from the Chinese internal martial arts of Baguazhang. First, let me demonstrate. Palms pushing down. First, circle, circle, reverse direction, circle, circle. Once you finish circling, hands push down, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and finish. For this particular exercise, this is called pushing down palm. And there are 2 steps put together. First step is circling the hands, the arms, and then the stepping. Let me explain this, how to do this step by step. First thing, get into a stance. Feet shoulder width, palms pressing down. When I talk about the palms pressing down, more about the end of your palm. Okay, right here, pressing down. Lower your stance a little bit. Now, palms turning, arms turning, so your fingers facing each other. What you're doing here is that you're twisting the joints, shoulder, elbow, wrist. All the joints from your arms are getting twisted. From this position, start by first circling right to left, down, up, down. While you're doing this, maintaining the twist. This helps you to open your joints and to stretch your tendons. As you lift, as you circle up, once you reach the top, my elbows are bent. They're not straight. My palms are facing up. My palms are pushing up and down. Circle and look up, eyes look up and down. Again, circle, palms pushing up and down. And the breathing, you start from this position, inhale to lift your arms and exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up, exhale, arms down. And same thing, reverse direction. Inhale to lift, exhale, hands down. Inhale to lift, exhale, hands down. So you should do this in the beginning as a warm-up exercise. So just relax the body, relax the arm. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You can do it as many times as you like, 10 times, 20 times or more. One direction and then the other direction. As your body warmed up, the next thing you want to do is you want to focus on twisting. Twisting the arms, twisting the palms, fingers facing each other. If your fingers are pointing forward, you're not doing the twisting. Okay, you start twisting, 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 twisting from this, fingers pointing forward to this 90 degrees, right? And as you stretch, you need to feel the whole upper body getting stretched. So in the beginning, as you lift up, your palms are pushing up. Over time, palms don't have to push. Over time, as you lift your palms, you need to feel that your shoulders are getting stretched instead of feeling the push. More about shoulder stretching. And down. Change direction. Lift. And down. So you are stretching your tendons, you are twisting your joints, and as you're twisting your joints, you are continue to stretching, right? Stretching is either straight, like this stretching, or you twist as you stretch. So for this particular exercise, not only that you're stretching your tendons, but you're also twisting your tendons and twisting your joints. Okay, and this way it helps you to open your joints, it helps to stretch your tendons, lengthen your tendons, and at the same time to build the upper body strength. And for the lower body, you can just stay in this stance. If you want to build more strength on the lower body, then you can lower the body. Lift and down. Lift, look up and down. Change direction, up and down. Up and down. To finish, hands crossed. Inhale to lift your hands. Exhale or release the breath when you press down. Inhale to lift your hands. And exhale or release the breath as you press down. This is the first part of this particular exercise, a stationary exercise, pushing down palm. Now, from stationary exercise to stepping, same thing. You start with the stance, palms pushing down and twisting. From here, I will start with turning my body to my right side while maintaining this push. Now I'm in a bow stance. My weight is on my right side, right foot. First thing you do, you are to lift your left foot and step forward, land on your heel. Shift weight onto the left foot. At the same time, twisting your body to your left. Look behind. Twist as much as possible while maintaining the balance, the stability. From here, take another step. Right foot. Stepping forward, land on your heel. And gradually shift weight onto the right leg. At the same time, twisting your body. Look behind. Take another step. Left foot. Land on the heel. And shifting weight onto that foot. And twisting the body. Look behind. Keep the heel down. Keep this heel down and keep the other heel down. Continue step. Land on the heel, shift weight, twist the body. One more step. Land on the heel, shift the body weight, twist the body. This is my original position. I can continue. One step, land on the heel, shift the body weight, twist. Two. In slow motion. 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can circle as many times as you like. Okay, once you finish, you can change direction. So as I'm finishing back to my original position, this is my left foot. I was circling in this direction. Okay, right to left. I finish my left foot in my original position From here, I take another small step with my right foot to close off with my left foot. So now I'm in the position, my feet is in the position like a letter T. From here, I free my left foot, allow it to turn and step, land on the heel, and shift weight to my left foot. Now my body is facing left. This way, I'm able to change direction and circling the other way. So let me demonstrate again. Once I finish from this position, left foot back to the original position, right foot close off with the left foot. Now free the left foot, land on the step, land on the heel, shift weight. Now my body is facing to my left. Step with my right foot, land on my heel, shift weight, twist the body, look behind, keep both heels down. Take another step, left foot, land on the heel, shift weight, twist the body, step, right heel, shift weight, twist the body, left heel, shift weight, twist the body. Continue, right heel, left heel. Continue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and finish. For this particular exercise, how many steps you take doesn't really matter, depending on how big the circle you are to create, right? So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I want to make a bigger circle, I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back to my original position. Or maybe I want the circle to be smaller. So instead of 6 steps, I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then switch direction. So in the standard Bagua system, the circles, the stepping should be 8 steps. But that's not important. How many steps you take is not important. How big the circle matters. How big the space you have. My recommendation is that instead of doing the standard 8 steps, you could just do 6 steps. The focus should not be on how many steps you take. The focus should be on the proper twisting, the weight shift, the balance, how to step, where to land, which part of your foot you land. So let me go into more detail. So you start. So first, I turn my body facing right, palms pushing down, twist the arms. The key is twisting. So start by twisting the arms. Now as I take a step, left foot. So when I take that step, I want to step lifting my foot slowly. The important thing here is slow. You don't want to step like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is no different than you go outside for a walk. It's just that instead of walking straight lines, you walk in circles. It doesn't really do anything to your body. There's no health benefit to do it unless you really keep on, doing a lot of circles. Okay, then there may be some health benefit. But you start, my left foot, slowly lift. Okay, when you lift your foot, here's the thing. You don't want your heel to come up. When your heel comes up and you take a step, that's like normal walking. Again, heel lift and take a step. That's normal walking. What you want to do is as you lift, you want your whole foot to be lifted without lifting your heel. And in slow motion, why do you need to do this? To improve your balance, to improve your stability, because it's a lot harder if you're unable to lift your heel. So to not lift your heel and be able to lift this foot, I need good balance, good stability on this foot, on this side of the body. It means that the muscles are working to adjust balance, to maintain balance. Okay, so here I lift and continue slow stepping down. So almost feels like you're squatting on one side of your leg. My right leg is squatting down. Land on my heel. Once I land on the heel, now I can transfer the weight, shift the weight to my left foot. And while you're doing this, you want to twist your body, twist your waist, twist your hip joints, twist your ankles, heels down. Okay, twist as much as you can. Look behind while maintaining the stability. Next, lift my left foot. Again, when I lift my left foot, do not start by lifting your heel. That's easy. Start by adjusting the stability, the weight of your left foot, left leg, and lift the whole foot up in slow motion. And here you close your legs and slowly right foot, right heel going out, land on the heel, shift weight, and twist. Look behind. Feel the ankle here getting twisted. Feel the quad, the hip joints getting twisted, and lift the foot up. Close the legs, step out, land on your heel, shift weight, twist. Slow motion, lift your foot, land on your heel, shift weight, twist the body, twist out the joints, look behind, lift your left foot, and land on your heel, shift the weight, and twist. You can do this as many times as you like to continue the process. Once you're finished, your left foot should be back in the original position, and then your right foot close off to form a letter T, which allows your body to turn to face the other direction, which right now to my left. I take step, land on my heel, left foot, shift weight, twist, and then lift the back foot in slow motion. Close your legs. Slowly step forward, land on your heel, slowly shift weight, twist, both heels down, and lift the back foot, close off with the other foot, step out, land on the heel, twist, shift weight, lift the foot, land on the heel, shift weight, twist, continue, step, step, and finish, hands crossed. Inhale to lift the arms. Exhale or release the breath to press down. One more time. Inhale and exhale. As you do this, you need to understand doing this is not about quantities. It's about quality. So you're not here to think about, can I do this 20 times, 50 times, 100 times? Think, how do I do this properly? Even if I only be able to do it one time, one circle, or maybe 2 times in one direction, and then switch other direction 1 time, and then second time. Okay, it's about quality of the movement. You want to make sure you're going slow and everything's getting twisted and weight shift is in slow motion. This is where your body is getting the benefit. You may start by, I just want to warm up. Take some steps. Just relax the body. Other direction. And this is fine to warm up the body. Okay, once your body is warmed up, then you need to add the intensity. So once you start adding the intensity, that's when you slow things down. And the breathing pattern for this particular exercise, so once I start, inhale as I pull the back foot to my front foot in slow motion. And exhale or release the breath as I take the step forward and shifting weight. Inhale as I pull the back foot to the front foot. And exhale or release the breath as I land on the heel and shift weight and twisting. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, other direction, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and you continue with the pattern.